Hello everyone, my name is Nikita Mahlej, the English mentor, and today we are going to talk about zero and first conditionals in real life, as always, yes, in real life. Are you ready for real life? If yes, let's get started. So, and let's start with real examples in real life. So, they have a conversation, probably wife and husband or married couple. They have a conversation. What will you do unless we got divorced? What will you do unless we get divorced? Well, I'll probably keep our baby and hush. When you're talking, I can't concentrate. Yes? So what's this conversation about? Yes? What will you do unless we get I'll probably she started answering and probably he got really like triggered by the baby or he started doing his own things and he hush when you're talking I can't concentrate. Yes, so this probably like abusive relationship. It's okay. Well, it's not okay, but it's real life, and I suppose it's okay to talk about it, embrace it, and deal with it, and solve it, right? So let me know if you ever encounter such a situation, how you solved it. So, but now let's try to understand why here we use future simple here, unless, get present simple when, present continuous can't. This one or what? No, this one. It's black. So why we use can't? Yes, can't in British, can't in American. So let's look and understand. So when we use, so today we'll talk about two different conditions, but let's understand when we use each of them. So when we talk about general truth results, when we talk about general truths and results that always happen, we use what? Zero conditional. And the structure is specific. So look at this structure. We use if or when without difference in meaning. Then we use present tense. Then we use comma and we use present tense. Comma, very important. So present tense, what it means, it can be present continuous, it can be present perfect, usually it's present simple, and present tense. And what's very important that this part we call first part, this if, we call it if clause. Clause means part of a sentence which consists of subject and predicate, like noun and verb, yes? Then we use comma, very important, and the main clause, the most important clause. For example, if I don't have sex, I get bored. Yes, if I don't have sex, I get bored. What? It's something like general truth. It's something that always happen. Yes, if I don't have sex, I get bored. Let me know. Do you get bored when you don't have sex? Let me know if you don't have sex. Do you get bored? You see, we can also build questions, conditional questions based on it. Um, do you get bored if you don't have sex? Yes. Then, also one thing that we can swap, we can change the parts. And when we change the parts, when we change main clause and if clause, there won't be any comma. It disappears. For example, I adore sleeping when it's raining. Yes, I adore sleeping when it's raining. We don't have if, now we have when, the same thing for a first conditional. And I adore sleeping when it's raining. Yes, and you see here we use the present continuous because we want to emphasize on the action. Yes, so no comma, comma's dead, dead, dead guy, comma's dead. When we swap them, yes. So that's it. That's first conditional. Let's go to next thing. When we talk about things which might happen in present or future, we use first conditional. And you see, it's general truth. things that might happen, likely to happen. Yes. So here we use if or when. They will have a little bit different meanings. I will show you in sentences. Then we use present tense. Whatever present. We use comma, almost the same, yes. But then we use will or modals or modal verbs like can, might, could, and infinitive without to. Yeah. So again, main clause, if clause, comma, main clause. That's it. So let's go to the example. If you don't call me, I'll leave you. Yes. If you don't call me now or in future, I'll leave you now or in future. Yes. So it's all about like from present to future. We can only understand it from context. Yes. If you don't call me now, I'll leave you. Yes. It can be about now. Yeah. So if present simple, yes, and then future simple. Here we use will. Yeah, it might happen. Yes, it's probably to happen. And here, let's. So we already talked about yes, if when. If we talk here when we haven't still talk here, but let's talk about unless. So unless means if not. If we talk about unconditionals, for example. Let's also swap them. You remember that when we swap them, we won't have comma. Yes. I'll use conditional. When we swap them, we won't have commas. Yes, it's first conditional. When we swap them, yes, we won't have commas. Yeah, it's first conditional. You see, it was like automatically, we use it. So just notice it, yes. And the biggest mistake that people do, they don't use will. They actually use will. They use future in both parts. So lots of people they say like, if you won't call me, not correct. If you won't call me, I'll leave you. So here we use only present simple. So let's continue in this direction. Let's try to swap them, the places, and also use unless. Unless it's if not, it means we use it instead of if, and then it takes negative part. For example, let's swap it. Here we put I'll leave you, and then we use, instead of if, we use unless you, we take negative part, yes, it will be call me, yes. I'll leave you, no comma, no comma, comma's that, because we swapped them, we changed place. Unless you call me, yeah. Or we can say, unless you call me, comma, I'll leave you, yeah. Okay. Then let's talk about when here. When here will have a little bit different meaning. When you're at home, I might be naked in my bed. Yes, so she's playing with him or with her or with whoever. When you're at home, it means when. Here it means that I expect, I know that it's going to happen. For example, when I visit my drug dealer, I'll get lots of drugs. So I know, I plan it in my schedule, I'm going to use my visit my drug dealer. Yeah, do you visit your drug dealer in Amsterdam? Let me know. So I'll call you. Yeah. So as I say, we use comma, and here you see what we use instead of will. We use some modal verbs. It's possible as well. And let's actually talk about the difference in case and if. So I'll call you in case you're alone, and I'll call you in case if you're alone. So in case, some people think that it's same as if. Actually, it's not. In case here means that I'll call you whatever it takes. In case if you're alone and if you're not, we use in case. It means I'll call you if you're alone, and if you're not alone, it means in case. And here I'll call you if you're alone. Yes, it's only if you're alone. Yeah. In case takes two parts together. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what it is in case. So it means I'll call you all the time. What it means in case, yeah. So, and let's go to some other words that we can use. We can use if, yes, when, unless, as soon as, it means like really fast, until, once, before, after, while. After them, we use present, not future tenses. Yes, we don't say I will call you if you will be alone. No, we don't say when you're at home, when you will be at home, I might be naked. No, we after them, after if, when, as soon as we use present tense. For example, I'll ditch you as soon as you're drunk again. Yeah, I'll ditch you. You're sick of it. I'll ditch you as soon as you're drunk again. Yes, as soon as, just I see it, I see it. It's very fast. Yes. So let's go to our example and understand how it works. What will you do unless we got divorced? Yes. So what will you do? It's first conditional. Yes. Unless, if not, we get divorced. So what will you do if we don't get divorced? Or what will you do unless we get divorced? Well, I'll probably keep our baby. Yes, he answers like, well, was a question? Answer, yes. And then, hush. When you're talking, I can't concentrate. Yes, what is this one? It's zero conditional, yes. When you're talking, something general truth, yes, something that always happen, I can't concentrate. So guys, hope it's been valuable for you. It's been me, Nikita, the English mentor. If you got shall you have any questions? Merely let me know. Have a spellbinding day full of epiphanies, and see you soon. Love you all.